Hello students, so let's continue with our Venn diagram and practical problems on union and intersection of two sets. Okay, so next example given in the textbook is example 26. In a survey of 400 students in a school, 100 were listed as taking apple juice, 150 as orange juice, and 75 were listed as taking both apple as well as orange juice. Find how many students were taking neither apple juice nor orange juice. Okay, so let's write what is given. So here they have given 400 students. This becomes your universal set now. Okay, so this is number of students in universal set, that is 400. Okay, 100 were listed as taking apple juice, so I'll write this as A. Okay, then 150 as orange juice, I'll write this as O. Okay, now 75 are listed as taking both apple as well as orange, so this is for both, so this is apple and orange, so this becomes your intersection. Okay, now find how many students were taking neither apple nor orange. So neither apple means this becomes your A complement, correct, and nor orange, so this is O complement. So both, they have said both means this intersection you have to find, that is number of in this. Okay, so here we will make use of De Morgan's law. Okay, so first you can write this number of elements in A intersection A complement intersection O complement. So using De Morgan, this is nothing but union the whole complement. Okay, now this is complement. Complement means we are removing this set from our universal set, so this is U minus A union O. Okay, A union O you can find by using this 3. Okay, so I'll write here number of elements in A O A intersection O. Okay, so substituting the values, 400, this minus you have to take inside, so minus 100 minus 150 plus 75. Okay, so this is 300, 400, 50, this is 250, so you can add this 475. So this is 225. Okay, so A complement intersection O complement has 225 students. Okay, next question, example 27. There are 200 individuals, okay, with a skin disorder. Now 120 had been exposed to chemical C1, 50 to chemical C2, and 30 to both the chemicals C1 and C2. Find the number of individuals exposed to. Okay, so first we'll write what is given. Now this is universal set, here is your 200. Okay, then 120 are exposed to chemical C1 and 52 C2. Okay, and 32 both the chemicals C1 and C2. So this is intersection 30. Okay, so you have to find the number of individuals exposed to C1 but not to C2. So this can be solved by using a Venn diagram. So if I draw a Venn diagram, this is U, okay, C1, C2, okay, and this is our intersection C1 intersection C2. Now first question is chemical C1 but not C2, means you have to find only this part. Okay, this and this are not included, so this part is nothing but C1 minus C2, means you are removing C2 from C1. Okay, and this part is C2 minus C1. Okay, so here if I take number of elements in C1, okay, so this will be this part, and here also there are some elements, right, of C1. Okay, so so we are taking C1 intersection C2, okay, and then we are removing this C2. Okay, so we need both this. So number of elements in C1 minus C2 plus number of elements in C1 intersection C2. Okay, both of these form your C1, but we are removing C2. Okay, so we need what? Only C1 but not C2. So this we need, right? So you can write this n of C1 minus n of C1 intersection C2, C1 minus C2. Okay, so substituting 120 minus 30, C1 minus C2, so this is 90. Okay, next is chemical C2 but not C1, so we need this C2 minus C1, that other part. So same way you have to calculate. Okay, so we need this, but we need a part from this also, that is C2. Okay, so number of elements in C2, number of elements in C2 minus C1 plus number of elements in C1 intersection C2. So we need C2 minus C1. C2 is 50, 30, so this is 20. Okay, now last one is chemical C1 or C2. Now or is there, so this is your union. Okay, C1 union C2, so this is n of C1 plus n of C2 minus n of C1 intersection C2. Okay, C1 or C2. (120 plus 50 minus 30), so 140. Okay, let's solve exercise 1.6. Okay, so first question, if x and y are two sets such that number of elements in x 17, number of elements in y 23, and number of elements in x union y is 38, then you have to find x intersection y. So this is very easy, everything is given, you have to just find out it. So number of elements in x is 17. Number of elements in Y is 23. Number of elements in union is 38. Okay, and you have to find in intersection. So number of elements in X union Y is number of elements in X plus number of elements in Y minus number of elements in X intersection Y. So this is 38, 17 plus 23 X intersection Y. Okay. So 38 minus 40 . Okay, so this is 2. So number of elements in X intersection Y is 2. Okay, let's solve second question. For X and Y are two sets such that X union Y has 18 elements, X has 8 and Y has 15. How many does have an X intersection Y? So this is also same as the previous one. Okay. So number of elements in X union Y, X plus number of elements in Y minus number of elements in intersection Y. Okay. So this answer is 5. Next question, question number 3. Sorry. In a group of 400 people, 250 can speak Hindi, 200 can speak English. How many people can speak both Hindi and English? Okay. So this is a group of 400 people. Okay. So this is like union is given, total is given, and in this Hindi speaking people are 250, 200 can speak English, and you have to find Hindi and English, and means intersection you have to find. So union is given Hindi and English. Then Hindi 250, English 200, or to find intersection. Okay, so 400 equal to 250 plus 200 minus intersection. Section E. So number of elements in this is 450 minus 400. So 50. Okay. Next question. If S and T are two sets such that S has 21 elements, T has 32 elements, intersection has 11 elements, how many elements does S in union T have? This is same as the first one. Okay. Then X and Y are two sets such that X has 40, X union Y has 60 x intersection y has 10. This is also same as the previous ones. Okay, only one thing is not there, so you have to just substitute it in the formula and you will get the answer. Now sixth question, in a group of 70 people, 37 like coffee, 52 like tea, and each person likes at least one of the two drinks. How many people like both coffee and tea? Okay, this will solve. So this is a group of 70 people, and here two things are there, coffee and tea. Okay, so coffee C and T. So group is, whole thing is your union. Then coffee 37, tea 52, and each person likes at least one of the two drinks. Okay, so this is like a hint, that is 70 is union. Okay, union means what? At least, whenever there is at least word, it is related to union. Then how many people like both coffee and tea? So this is intersection, both. Same way you have to solve. Plus 52 minus t. So okay, so 89 minus 70, 19. Okay, next question. In a group of 65 people, 40 like cricket, 10 like both cricket and tennis. How many like tennis only and not cricket? How many like tennis? Okay, so it's a group of 65 people. So union tennis and cricket is 65. 40 like cricket, 10 like both cricket and tennis, and means this is intersection. Okay, how many like tennis only and not cricket? So if you draw this, okay, this is same as that C1 and C2 chemicals. Okay, T and C. So this is T minus C and this is C minus T, and this thing is your intersection. Okay, so you when you are calculating only what they have done, only tennis, then this is T minus C you have to do. Okay, so number of in T is both this and this part, T minus C and T intersection C. Okay, so we need this. We don't have n of t, right? So you can find it by using this. So I'll write here n of t union C minus n of C plus n of t intersection C minus n of t intersection C. Okay, I've taken the formula of n of t union C. which is n of t plus n of c minus n of t intersection c. Okay. This 2 gets cancelled. Okay. I'll get n of t union c minus n of c. So n of t union c is 65 minus 40. So n of t minus c is 25. And how many like 10 is? Oh, that also we have to find, right? Okay. So this is 25. So we have this value 25 plus this is 10, 35. Okay. So 35 like 10 is. Last question. Question number 8. In a committee, 50 people speak French, 20 speak Spanish, 10 speak both Spanish and French. How many speak at least one of these two languages? At least means you have to find union. Okay. So 50 French, Spanish 20, and 10 both. So this is intersection. And you have to find the union. 50 plus 20 minus 10. So this is 60.